Well, hi, my name's Ian and I want to welcome you to another 5-minute family devotion here at Engadine Heathcote Anglican Church. Now, over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be looking at the Bible's big story, God's big story. And we're going to be looking at all throughout the Bible, finding out how God is in control of absolutely everything and the lengths that God would go to be able to make his people in an eternal relationship with him forevermore. Well, yesterday we looked at how God made everything. He knows everything and he loves everything. And today we're going to learn about how we can know God. We're going to learn that from Psalm 19, about how God speaks in our world. Now, King David wrote Psalm 19 after he was pondering how amazing God was. Now, I want to tell you a story. Now, one day I went out on the water on a cruise with my wife Megan. We went out for the sunset cruise and it was beautiful, but it wasn't actually that good to start with. It was a bit cloudy. You see, we couldn't see the sun. It was hidden behind the clouds. I mean, it was nice, but it wasn't spectacular. But then slowly the sun started to go down. And as the sun was going down, it started to get under the clouds. And just before it went under the horizon, you see the sun lit up the clouds from underneath. And it looked amazing. We thought, wow, the skies look amazing. The one who made all this, he must be incredible. And then this other time we were staying by the beach and we got up early and thought we would go down to the beach and watch the sunrise. And slowly, slowly, slowly as the sun came up, the blues in the sky changed to purples and then they changed to reds and oranges and then the sun was up. It was beautiful. It made us think, wow, the one who made all this, he must be incredible. You see, each time we saw these things, there wasn't a word said. But just looking at the sky, we knew that the one who made all this, he must be powerful and mighty. Well, David thought that as he pondered all that God had made. He said this in Psalm 19. The heavens keep telling the wonders of God, and the skies declare what he has done. Each day informs the following day. Each night announces to the next. They don't speak a word, and there is never the sound of a voice. Yet their message reaches all the earth, and it travels around the world. God made everything. He made the sun, the moon, the stars, the sky, and the ground. He made us too. And each day as we look at these amazing things that God has made, we can't help but think, wow, what a mighty creator. Now, looking at those things, we can know that there is a God, but then we also need to ask, who is that God? What is that God like? Well, let me explain. Each and every day, a child goes to school and he has the most amazing lunch packed by his mum. Now there is, what's inside? There's biscuits. Yum. There's fruit. Awesome. There's little tiny teddies and stuff like that. There's his sandwich and it's pretty good. Now when this kid goes up and when he opens up his lunch all the day, all the kids crowd around to see what's in this lunch. Now they know that this kid's mum makes amazing lunches, but lots of them have never ever met her. But they know that she is awesome because she makes awesome lunch boxes. Well, that's kind of like God. Even though lots of people might have never met God yet, as they look around this world, they're able to see that there is an amazing creator because they know that there is somebody who made all of this creation. But there's more to the story. There's more about this lunch. Now, the best thing that's in this lunchbox isn't the food, but after the kid has finished their food, there's a note from their mum. And it says, I love you, from mum. It's pretty nice, isn't it? What a great sign of love. Did you know that God has done the exact same thing? He wrote us a note to be able to tell us how much he loves us. It's not a note in a lunchbox, but he wrote us a note and it's called the Bible. The Bible tells us so much about God. It tells us more about God than just sunrises and sunsets do. It tells us exactly who God is, and most importantly, it tells us about Jesus and what Jesus has done to make us friends with God. Now, David knew that the skies could tell us about God, but how great is it that we have the whole Bible to be able to tell us exactly who God is and what He has done because He loves us. Now, in a couple of seconds, a couple of questions are going to come up on the board. And as a family, I want to invite you to read, to think, and to pray. And pause the video as you do each one of those together as a family. And remember, also keep sending your photos in and we'll say g'day to you in the coming videos.